Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your August forecasts. Apologies for the delay. Keep in mind these are general, so they're not going to apply to everyone or not in the same way. You can watch this if you are a Sagittarius Sun, Moon or Rising sign, or if you're dealing with a Sagittarius Sun, Moon or Rising sign. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below. If you'd like to join me on Patreon for additional readings and content, the link is below. And just note, for private readings, I'm on holiday between the 13th and the 19th of the month. You can still order readings during that time. I'm just going to have to get to the readings as soon as I come back, and I'm going to go in the order that I've received them, okay? So let's have a look at what the month is about here for you. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Moon card. So with the Moon card here, this is I feel like this is a time of soul searching, a time of reflection. It could be just a time of holiday for you where you're just taking time off from something. It could just be taking time off of work, but it could also be where you're pulling back from being, social or your regular activities because you want to be more on your own, or you want to think about something, reflect on something. You might be planning something during this time with the Moon here. This is also an energy of cycles and having to be patient. So perhaps you're trying to end one thing to start another, and you're having to be patient and take your time with it, okay? There's also an element of searching, being patient, looking for more information, or having to wait for information, or you having to make a decision, or having to wait for someone else to make a decision that involves you or that affects you, okay, is what I'm getting with that Moon card there. In the current situation, as you're coming into the month or when you're watching the video, we have the Empress card. So the Empress is major arcana energy as well. With the Empress, this talks about either you're dealing with this or this is your focus. This is growth, okay? This is expansion, taking things to the next level, adding things, adding to your business, adding to your responsibilities. A focus on love life, or a focus on your financial situation, even a focus on your health. Maybe you're waiting to hear on news about your health, or waiting to hear on news about a pregnancy or a birth, or you're waiting to hear from someone that you care for, okay, with this energy. This is also Taurus and Libra, okay, that may be involved. Yeah, the challenge I just saw is the Page of Cups. So for some, you're in limbo because you're waiting for a water sign to make up their mind. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, as well as Taurus and Libra, okay? Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising signs. So you're in limbo because you're waiting for this person to decide. You're in limbo because you're hoping to hear from this person. For some, I do get that this is with love life, but for others, I feel like it's about your work situation. And you're waiting for the boss to make the decision. You're waiting for the boss to tell you what they want to do, or to offer you what you've asked for, or waiting to hear back on a job, okay, that you hope you get with this energy. In the foundation, why this is this way, we have the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, you have put something out there. You've asked for something, applied for something, demanded something, requested something. You've set the ball in motion, okay? You put your ships out there, and that's what you're waiting for, and you have high hopes and expectations when it comes to this situation. In the past, we have the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, this can be, for some, you're waiting to hear back from an ex, or you're waiting to hear from an ex, or hoping to hear from an ex. For others, this is just talks about, people from your past, people you may have lost touch with. It can be romantic, but doesn't have to be. It could also be with career, okay? Someone you used to work with, you're hoping to hear back from them. Maybe they have something for you. But also with your social relationships, okay? Reconnecting with your siblings or reconnecting with your friends can be on the mind for you during this time. And there's a conversation there that needs to happen. And again, we have water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. I feel that for some, you're trying to go back to something or someone, okay, with this energy. Or something or someone is trying to come back into your life. And it may not be the first time that this comes around. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So for some, I feel like this is saying you hope to see this person, or you hope to hear from this person. For others, this is you hope to get that job offer, you hope to get advancement, promotion, more money. You hope for good news to come in with this energy. For things to go through, for you to get the approval, the green light to move on, to move forward. For others of you, you're working very hard on your plan, you're working very hard on your goal. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your health, even in your love life, or just your personal goals, okay? This could also be your business or your studies. So you have a plan. You've been working on this plan, okay? This is what you've set in motion. And this is what you're continuing to work upon in the month of August. There is progress. You do see progress. You do see things moving forward. It may be happening at a slower pace than what you would like, but there is progress, okay, when it comes to the situation. In the near future, we have the 9 of Wands. So around mid-month, with the 9 of Wands here, the wait time is almost over, okay? Around mid-month, you might be thinking, you know what, this is taking too long, forget about it. I'm just going to quit this. I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to forget this. Okay, but the message here is you're almost done waiting, okay? Don't give up. This is not the time to give up. So around mid-month, whatever or whoever you're thinking of giving up on, this card is here to say don't quit right before the shift happens, okay? So around mid-month, this is telling you to hold on, to soldier on. You're almost there. You won't have to wait long, okay? And the worst is truly behind you. So you've done the worst part, you've done the hardest part. Now it's just about, being patient, okay? And waiting for things to come full circle. As you're going into the 3rd week, we do have the King of Pentacles. So whoever it is that you're hoping they come through, I feel like it's around the 3rd week that this finally happens. You see hints that things are going to go in that direction, and that's why you're getting frustrated that you're not hearing back. And it's around mid-month already, and you're thinking about giving up. If you don't give up, I do feel like you see things manifesting. This is materializing for you. So this could be the person coming in. This could be the conversation happening. This could be the opportunity presented to you, because it is a king, so it talks about something maturing, something coming together, something now being stable. It is now real. It is now concrete. So around the 3rd week, okay, if you don't quit around mid-month, just hang in there, and I feel like around the 3rd week of the month, this is coming through for you, okay? In your environment, we do have the Justice card. So this person, this could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone arising, could also be, again, offers, opportunities with your money, with your work, with your business, with your studies, okay? This is that important person, that figure of authority, that person who has to decide, them coming forward and telling you what they've decided, and it can be with an offer attached to it. With that comes documentation, legal work, paperwork, decisions for you to make, choices for you to make, okay, with the Justice card there. And again, we have Libra around this as well. So Taurus and Libra, very strongly aspected here for you. With the Justice card in your environment, this is also telling you that things are happening the way they are meant to happen. So do the best you can. Trust your intuition when you're making your decisions, and that's just what you're going to have to go on, okay? So don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself, okay? Trust that things are happening the way they are meant to. It may be confusing because you're not quite sure how things are happening, why they're happening this way, when they're going to happen, but that's where the element of faith comes in, okay? So keep an open eye for offers, opportunities, but if you're unsure, if you're confused, just try to remind yourself, okay, have faith, things are going in a positive direction, and just need to keep my eyes open for opportunities because they're coming in, okay? You also have the Wheel of Fortune in your hopes and fears. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, you hope for a change. You hope for the cycle to turn. You hope for the wheel to turn, for that cycle to end, and so you can have this new cycle coming in. That's your hope for the whole month, for change, for positive change, for betterment, okay? For moving on, moving forward, traveling, changing jobs, freeing yourself from a restrictive situation or a disappointing situation, freeing yourself from confusion is what's coming up here. Big change also creates some anxiety, So I feel like that's where they were reminding you. Have faith and remind yourself you're making the right decisions, you're doing the right thing, follow through, okay? Keep going, you're almost there. Because again, both these cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card, this is karma, okay? This is meant to be energy. So trust that things are happening on divine timing, and trust that they're happening for the better, okay, for you. Try to embrace how things are happening or when things are happening. In your outcome, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords here is, this is coming up as a guide, a teacher, a protector for some of you. Someone who clears things up for you, someone who helps you move on, someone who helps you move forward, someone who helps you cut ties. This is a decision as well. This is a settlement as well with this energy. This is someone clarifying what's what and what's going to happen. So seeing things exactly for what they are. New information and important communication. So study, research, training is coming up towards the end of the month, okay? So this can be attached to the new job, the new responsibilities. And further, this can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone, a rising sign that is coming into your life. And for some, this is the person coming back around, okay? You do have the opportunity to make a different choice. So for some, I feel like you're also looking at air sign versus earth sign, and you're going to have a choice to make there, okay? Your overall energy and guidance, we have despondence. So this is very much a wallflower type of energy. So this is saying, I want change, but then when the opportunity is presented, she's not really willing to move. She's not really willing to do much with it. And no matter what happens, she feels sad and she feels depressed and she feels lethargic. She asks for guidance, she asks for opportunities, but when they are presented to her, they don't motivate her, okay? So this is the energy of the card. So with this, this is telling you, where are you holding yourself back? Where are you being complacent? Okay, where are you perhaps giving up too easily? Okay, this is saying, stick with it, okay? Stick with it. Keep going. Have faith that things will turn around for the better. Have faith that you are moving in the right direction. Have faith that you are making the right decisions. Know what your goal is, know what your plan is, but also make sure you act on the opportunities when they are presented to you, okay? Action is important during this time. Do what you can. There may be things and circumstances out of your control, but not everything will be out of your control. It's important that you do everything that you can and then be patient for things to come together, okay? But just waiting around for things is not going to produce any results, okay? Or waiting around for change but not changing ourselves and our approach or our routines is not going to generate change, okay? So this is just a reminder to say, what you're asking for, you will be offered the opportunity to reach it. It's still up to you to take it and do the most that you can with it, okay? So that is your reading for the month. You do have the opportunity to come out of this time of searching, to come out of this time of confusion, to come out of this time of feeling lost. You do have the opportunity to do that this month, okay? So take advantage of it. Let me know how the messages apply to you, if they do, what this is about for you. Remember to watch your sun, your moon, your rising. Thank you for your support. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.